your work life. Knight of Swords upright. Didn't I just say you ambitious? I just said that. Ambition. Yeah, ambitious, accomplishment, seize the moment, big chances, tenacity, determination. This is the energy you sitting in, and you is not playing. I feel like you're in the energy to where you'll knock a motherfucker over to get to your goals right now. Literally, like, you'll literally step right, not step over nobody back in a bad way, but like you trying to get to that. Like you trying to get to these doors that you trying to open up, man. You are very ambitious, and I even feel like you seizing the opportunity right now. That's why you're gaining this knowledge and this wisdom. I really feel like you even taking advantage of all the shit going on around you. You like a sponge right now. You just soaking up whatever you can. That's amazing. That's great. A lot of people have to, force themselves to kind of be in this kind of energy. I feel like you in it on your own. The Empress in reverse. So insecurity, creative block, lack of progress, over dependence, emptiness, suffocation. This is what got you in this vulnerability too. This is another thing that had you complacent. You was feeling like a failed Empress. Now, mind you, gender doesn't apply. Gender doesn't apply at all. The Empress, she sits in abundance. She sits in a comfortable spot. She's so comfortable she can nurture others. You weren't feeling that way. I really feel like the Empress is where you want to be. That's why you feel vulnerable and insecure. And you doubting yourself. Because you know you should be sitting on this throne right now. But mind you, because you know you should be sitting there. This is why you're trying to put this work in. Why you doing all of this? That's why you in this energy. Queen of Swords in reverse. Pessimistic. Mind you, pessimistic then came out on this card. The Knight of Pentacles. Negative Nancy. Careless. Cold-hearted. Emotional, sarcastic, overly critical. Easily influenced. No presence of mind. To me, this feels like you just being a little annoying. Being a little, being a little negative Nancy a little bit. Just because you in your emotions. But I really feel like you in your emotions because you know you should be sitting in this Empress seat. You might even be, overly critical. I always say when people over-criticize the people around them, it's because they also over-criticizing themselves. And I think that's what you're doing. But mind you, you can't have that kind of energy and expect to be able to soak up knowledge and wisdom people around you, because people that have that kind of wisdom to share, they get rubbed wrong that way. And you're going to end up pushing them away. But you need them so you can get this knowledge and this wisdom. So sometimes you got to kind of tread lightly in order to get what you need. Page of Wands upright. Imagination, inspiration.